EcoClimate is a long-term manipulative natural experimental platform, and it's designed to study the combined and separate effects of climate change and reindeer grazing. Oulanka Research Station of the University of Oulu has existed for over 50 years. It is situated in a biodiversity hotspot in taiga forest, next to the Arctic Circle. My name is Riku Paavola and I'm the senior researcher at Oulanka Research Station. Oulanka Station has a very large number of accumulated and ongoing long-term data series sets. These focus mainly on plant ecology and freshwater ecology. In the EcoClimate platform we have two experimental sites. One is a dry nutrient-poor pine forest and the other one is a nutrient-rich fen. The areas are roughly 1 hectare in size. The snow depth manipulation is done to study climate models where precipitation, which is snow in this case, is expected to increase or decrease in different areas. There are altogether 72 snow manipulation plots in the two sites. 1/3 of these are natural controls where we do nothing. In 1/3 we limit snow depth, and in the remaining third we add snow up to the depth of 120 centimeters. Both sites have a reindeer exclosure and a comparative area right next to it.
We have two different habitats within areas that have been ungrazed for about 25 years, and surrounding those are areas that have been continued to be used by the reindeer. And we suspect, have some preliminary evidence, that this land use history characteristic will really influence the way the system is behaving in terms of its carbon cycle, but also in terms of its nitrogen cycle, which is an important part of things like forage quality and the ability of the system to photosynthetically be active and sequester carbon. And so we're using a device, it's kind of an automated system, that about once an hour, this will take a measurement of the net carbon exchange between the forest understory companion set of measurements are being taken inside the exclosure where reindeer have not been present for about 25 years. And in those areas, we have an intact lichen community adjacent to these Vaccinium myrtillus.
EcoClimate research sites are heavily instrumented. Over 200 sensors are there and they produce huge amounts of data. Well, I think one of the main things to hope for is that this new installation attracts even more researchers here, because the volume of data produced by these instruments is absolutely staggering.
I think this EcoClimate experiment will be like a nucleation point for many different researchers, because people see what we do and they want to add something else there, to see other sides. I do research of natural ecosystems, forest and fen, and mainly energy exchange. I know Riku wanting to add biologists, for example, botanists, to add multispectral analysis. So more data we gain, more interesting it will be for others to come and gain their data. So I think it will be growing. It's a research station, quite easily accessible at any time of the year, with line power, with a cable network connection, with very qualified personnel. So we can keep instruments running, automatically collecting data, but it's always someone should look for those instruments and someone having qualification to understand if something is going wrong. Here we have all this. Now the system that we already have here is larger and deeper than everything we've done before, but we are extending and extending.
Welcome to Oulanka.